What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Wager Zone Podcast, and we are back for another day of soccer bets, guys. Yesterday, I was not feeling well, so I did not put out a soccer video. If you guys saw it, hopefully you did. We posted a YouTube short with all of our picks on there, and we had a lock of the day plays on the Buy Me a Coffee. We went 5-0. We cashed out for yesterday's whole entire soccer slate. We had the clean sweep. So we're 5-0 yesterday. So far, we're cashing out. So let's run it back. Let's get another clean sweep today for this Saturday. And all right, guys, like I always say, click that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the page. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We're at about 655 right now. Let's get more subscribers. Let's get to 1,000 before the end of the year. It's a great push. I want to get there before the end of the year. So help me out. Subscribe to the page. Click that thumbs up. It helps me generate more people to my videos. So just click that like button. I'd really appreciate it. And also, guys, like I said, if you guys want access to my lock of the day plays, we cashed yesterday's lock of the day play for soccer. So let's do it again. Overall, we had a 33% ROI for September. Now we're trying to run it back for October and see where we come out. But 33% ROI is great for soccer. So go check that out. Go become a member at the Buy Me a Coffee. The link is in the description. You guys can start cashing out big with me on these soccer plays and my lock of the day plays. All right, guys, let's get right into this video. First bet I'm taking is going to be a two-leg parlay. I'm taking both teams to score on both these games. AC Oulu taking on VPS. I think that game's probably going to come out to, I want to say, a 2-2 draw or even a 3-2 victory for VPS. VPS is the better team overall, but they're playing on the road, and Oulu usually always scores at home. I'm thinking, like I said, a 2-2 draw or a 3-2 victory. So that one, both teams to score. And then parlaying it, both teams to score in that Bundesliga matchup. Dortmund taking on RB Leipzig. Dortmund has a very good offense, but they have holes in their defense. And RB Leipzig has a good offense, and I do not believe they go scoreless. I think this game is probably going to either be a 2-2 draw or maybe even a 2-1 victory either side. Both these two teams' offense are really good. Their defense have holes, so I do expect both teams to score for that game as well. So two-leg parlay, guys. Both teams to score in both of these games. I guess next bet's gonna be a two-leg parlay as well. We're gonna be taking Arsenal to win the game in over 1.5 goals. Them to win the game is a -500. Their over 1.5 goals is a -325. You take them to win the game in over 1.5 goals, you get that down to a -250. And I do believe they come out here and win this game 2-0, maybe even 3-0 against West Ham. West Ham is just not a good squad. They do not play good on the road. They've given up to at least 3 goals to teams that are way worse than Arsenal. Arsenal's trying to make that push for the title. Arsenal's one of the best teams in the league this year, and I do not expect them to come out here at home and not at least score 2 and honestly win this game in dominant fashion. So first leg, Arsenal to win the game in over 1.5 goals. Then we're parlaying it, guys, with both teams to score in that Finland matchup, SJK versus Ilves. Ilves is the better team, but they're playing on the road. They're probably going to come out here and score about 2 or 3 goals themselves. HJK always scores at home. They have a good offense. Their defense has holes, so they will give up a goal or 2, maybe even 3 to Ilves. But HJK, with how good their offense is, and Ilves doesn't play as good on the road, Sorry, guys. SJK will come out here and score at least 2 goals, in my opinion. I'm thinking a 2-2 draw, maybe even a 3-2 victory for Ilves. So give me this two-leg parlay. Arsenal to win the game in over 1.5 goals, parlayed with both teams to score in that Finland matchup. Next bet, guys, a two-leg parlay as well. We're going to be taking PSV over 1.5 goals on the team total, and we're parlaying that with Real Madrid over 1.5 goals on the team total. I think PSV comes out here, honestly, and scores about 3 goals on Zwolle. Zwolle has been doing horrible form. PSV needs to get back into that winning form. They're one of the best teams in the league. They lost their last game, so I do believe this is a very good bounce-back game, because I do not see them losing back-to-back games, and especially to a team in Zwolle. I know they're on the road, but Zwolle is not a good squad. They've been giving up at least 2 or 3 goals to teams that are worse than PSV. PSV should be having the best offense in this league. So PSV over 1.5 goals in the team total. And parlaying that with Real Madrid over 1.5 goals, guys. I think Real Madrid comes in here and scores about 2, maybe even 3 on Villarreal. Villarreal has a decent squad, but Real Madrid is better. I think Villarreal might be good enough to score at least 1, but all that's going to do is make Real Madrid push for that second, even third goal. Mbappe has been killing it. I think Mbappe might come in here and score 2 goals himself. So two-leg parlay, PSV over 1.5 goals on the team total, parlayed with Real Madrid over 1.5 goals in the team total. All right, guys, next bet's going to be in the Netherlands League. It's going to be Sparta Rotterdam taking on Ajax. This one, guys, I'm taking Ajax over 1.5 goals on their team total. I think Ajax comes in here and wins this game either 2-1 or 3-1. They're just a better overall team, and their offense is elite. Sparta Rotterdam has been giving up a decent amount of goals, and they haven't been playing well on the defensive side. They're probably good enough to score at least one on Ajax, but all that's going to do is make Ajax come in here and score about 2 or 3 to make sure they win the game. And even if it's a 2-2 draw or 3-3 draw, something like that, as long as Ajax scores 2 goals, I do believe it's a good spot, and they come out here and cash this bet. So for this one, like I said, Ajax over 1.5 goals in a team total. Next bet, guys, 2-leg parlay as well. We're going to be taking Bayern Munich to win the game and over 1.5 goals, and parlaying that with Galatasaray win or draw. I think Bayern Munich comes in here against Frankfurt and scores about 3 or 4 on them. Last time they won the game 4-0 against them, but they are on the road, so maybe I'm expecting either a 3-1 or a 4-1 victory. Frankfurt just went out there and lost 5-1 to Atletico Madrid, and Bayern Munich is a better team than Atletico Madrid, so I do believe they come out here and they lose this game to Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich's on the road, but still, their offense is really good. I'm expecting 3 or 4 goals from Bayern Munich and them to win this game. So first leg, Bayern Munich to win the game and over 1.5 goals. Then, like I said, Galatasaray win or draw on the double chance. Galatasaray is probably going to win this game, but they're playing a team against Besiktas, where Besiktas could hold them to a draw. But Galatasaray is the best team in the Turkish Super League this year. They've scored, they scored about 19 goals and only given up about 4. They're on pace for one of the historic offensive seasons. Victor Osimhen's been playing great for them. Besiktas has been playing good as well, but when this matchup usually happens, Galatasaray usually gets the better of them. So I'm expecting Galatasaray to win this game 2-1 or even 3-1. But just in case Besiktas holds them to a 1-1 draw, or maybe even a 2-2 draw, we have that double chance win or draw for them. So for this one, 2-leg parlay, like I said, get Bayern Munich to win the game and over 1.5 goals, parlayed with Galatasaray win or draw on the double chance. All right, guys, now for the last bet of the day. It's going to be a 2-leg parlay as well. We're taking Inter Miami over 1.5 goals in the team total and parlaying that with Club America over 1.5 goals in the team total. Inter Miami at home always scores 2 goals, guys. They've scored 2 goals in their home matches, I want to say 8 or 9 times in a row now, and they lost the last matchup to Chicago Fire, which was very surprising. They went in there and they scored 3 goals, but they gave up 4, I believe it was. Now they're trying to make a bounce back. They might want to make a push for their seeding. They're playing against New England Revolution, where New England Revolution doesn't have the best defense, and I think Messi, Suarez, Busquets, Alba, these guys are going to come in with fire and make sure they win this game, and they're going to need about 2 or 3 to win this game with how bad their defense has been playing. So Inter Miami over 1.5 goals, parlayed with Club America over 1.5 goals. Club America is playing the worst team in Liga MX against Santos Laguna. Club America has the best offense in this league so far. Santos Laguna has the worst defense in this league so far. So it's kind of tailor-made for them to come out here and score about 2 or 3. I'm expecting a 3-0 victory, maybe even a 3-1 victory. But either way, both these two teams will score at least 2 goals in my opinion. So the last bet of the day, 2-leg parlay, Inter Miami over 1.5 goals, parlayed with Club America over 1.5 goals. And all right, guys, that is it for today's video. Like I said in the beginning, click that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the page, go become a member at the Buy Me a Coffee. 33% ROI last month for September and all soccer bets. So let's run it back again. We cashed our lock of the day yesterday, so go become a member, get these lock of the days, and let's start cashing out on these bets. I'm out of here, guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow for some more soccer bets.